First solo show in Toronto where I'm not booked, but I've booked myself and say I want all my people that have been following me for the last 5 years to come and show me love, to come and show me that they have seen what I've been doing for the last couple of years. It has not been easy, but people, you've been seeing it, you've been watching me, so I want you to come up for me. Yo, what's up my people? It's your boy Rev Bwoy, the son of a Rev, the Rev himself. Yeah, as my brother Kavira said, I'm an artist, I do music. I'm a dancer, producer, and a performer. Yeah, Rev Bwoy comes from way back in high school. Those who know me, my name is Isaac. But when I was in high school, back in Uganda, I used to be a religious leader. It has been an interesting journey from ups, downs, forwards, being excited, being depressed, being happy, as a human being. Music started me, I didn't start it. From when I was a kid, I remember I used to sing in my heart when I was closing my eyes. Every time I was in the darkness, I used to close my eyes and put a mic on my mouth and start singing to a crowd I didn't see by then, but now I'm seeing. Yeah. I applied to perform on Afrifest for 3 consecutive years, and I wasn't approved. And one time they gave me a chance to do an audition. The challenge I've had, I won't really call it a challenge, is that coming in a new community, no friends, no nothing, you're just by yourself, and you want to start something new in a different language, and nobody understands whatever you're talking about. That's really a big challenge. But I use that as an advantage, because not everybody's gonna sing what I sing, and not everybody's gonna do what I do. I use that.
Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining us to yet another exciting episode of the 76 Media Toronto. My name is Ali Harrison Kaviri, and on Say today we have a very special guest, and that's none other than Isaac Karule, who's also commonly known as Rev Bwoy. Rev Bwoy is actually is a music producer, is an artist, is a songwriter, and today we're actually going to be diving into in terms of basically understand his journey through music, his biggest projects he has worked on, but also to kind of like understand what Rev Bwoy is actually up to and what is actually coming up, especially for his fans out there. So this is a great moment to connect with him, and thank you so much Rev Bwoy for creating time, especially from your very busy schedule. One thing I've actually seen very exciting about Rev Bwoy is a very, I would say very humble person. He supports so many community events. I've seen him actually perform at different events where actually most people, especially people who are new to Canada, will not even get a chance to actually perform at such events. So for this particular conversation, we're going to be diving into all that. But just maybe for starters, Rev Bwoy, please introduce yourself. I know I've done some little bit of introduction, but just introduce yourself to my audience out there.
Yo, what's up my people? It's your boy Rev Bwoy, the son of a Rev, the Rev himself. Yeah, as my brother Kavira said, I'm an artist, I do music. I'm a dancer, producer, and a performer. Yeah, that's it, that's me.
Interesting. You've actually mentioned something that has caught my eye and ear. Rev Bwoy. Yeah. Where does the name come from?
Yeah, Rev Bwoy comes from way back in high school. Those who know me, my name is Isaac. But when I was in high school, back in Uganda, I used to be a religious leader at my school.
Okay.
I used to organize masses because I'm a Catholic. I used to organize masses. I used to coordinate the fathers, the priests to come to school. So I used to be very holy, and they used to call me a Rev. So that's where the name Rev Bwoy came from. All my Ogis call me Rev.
Maybe just to like pick up from there. Earlier on, you're actually telling me that you actually immigrated to Canada like about over 6 years ago.
Yeah.
How has your journey been like?
It has been an interesting journey from ups, downs, forwards, being excited, being depressed, being happy, as a human being. but I thank God I'm here.
Finally.
Yeah, finally.
And this is just like they always say that Canada is actually a land of opportunities.
Land of lessons.
Maybe like for some of us who are actually new to this country, 1 year, 2 years down the road, would you validate such a statement as a land of opportunities?
Depending on who you are and what you're aiming at, it's a big land of opportunity. You see me right now.
You're here?
Yeah, the perfect example. Yeah.
And maybe as we progress into our interaction, you've kind of mentioned about your musical career in school, and students calling you as a Rev, and that's how even the name started. But if you don't mind, when did you start like your musical career?
I'll say music started me. I didn't start it. From when I was a kid, I remember I used to sing in my heart when I was closing my eyes. Every time I was in the darkness, I used to close my eyes and put a mic on my mouth and start singing to a crowd I didn't see by then, but now I'm seeing. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So all your childhood you've been singing?
Yeah. I wasn't like singing officially, but I was into music because I was a dancer. I was into arts. Even I went to high school for arts. I was given a bursary because of arts. I came to Canada as a dancer, and here I am as a singer now.
Yeah. That's quite interesting. So now, speaking about singing, so how would you describe your genre?
My genre of music I may call it a versatile kind of music because I do so many musical touches from different areas. I do Zouk music, Afro Zouk music that has a touch of Haiti, some Caribbean, French-speaking countries, and some West African or Central African countries. I do Afro pop. I do Afro Zouk, I do Juga pop, I do Dancehall, I do gospel music. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And I think that even like prompts me to ask you my next question. Some of the biggest projects that you've worked on, and there's this event that many artists would really die for to have a moment to perform, and that's the Canadian or Toronto, the largest, Afro Fest. Yeah,
Afrofest Toronto.
Exactly, and you're among the names. My God, this year, when I saw a Ugandan performing at such a, sharing such a stage with international stars, of course, we are happy that. We've seen the big names like in Ugandan music industry, like Jose Chameleon's actually graced that particular period. But for you,
as a Canadian Ugandan
based artist,
it's a big deal.
Take us through that moment and how was it like for you?
So before I went to that particular level of Afrofest, I applied to perform on Afrofest for 3 consecutive years, and I wasn't approved. And one time they gave me a chance to do an audition, and I went through the audition. I passed. One of the people they chose to be performing for the 2022 Afrofest. That's when my journey of performing on such big stages came to. I performed on that stage for 2022. Then I performed with P Square on Afro Beats Festival in 2022 again. Then I performed in Ottawa with Diamond, with Focalistic that same year. Then from there I've been getting invites to perform on such events from Africa.
Interesting. But how was that moment like for you? We're not talking about just like maybe performing for a few Ugandans, but you're performing literally for a whole world. And
I know, and everybody's surprised that I'm not speaking English, but everybody's listening to me. I always tell my people, my kind of music is not a music that everybody's gonna stand up and dance. It's a music that you have to listen to, even if you don't understand, to listen to the melodies and hear my voice and feel the language of music through my songs. So everybody once told me, you should sing in English, you should sing in English. But the reason why I'm on those big stages is because I'm singing in Uganda. And people don't understand.
Indigenous, I mean, like...
I represent Uganda, so I have to sing in Uganda. And later on, people that may like to not know about me will come and understand what I sing about. They will ask me, like you interview me right now, I get people ask me, what does that song you perform mean? Then I start explaining. At least they get a background of, you know, a little bit of Ugandan culture, you know.
That's really amazing, and I want to really say that we are very proud of you, but of course also raising the Ugandan flag so high, because and it's such an inspiration, especially to many artists, and especially from back home. I know many of them may not have such an opportunity, but you're here representing and telling them that it's actually very possible. Yeah, so you're still tuned in to 76 Media Toronto. My name is Ali Harrison Kaviri, and I'm here with your boy, Rev Bwoy. Rev Bwoy, yeah? So, and we are really, understanding, we're going through his journey through music. Some of the biggest projects has actually performed that. And I must really say it's such an incredible journey. And maybe Rev Bwoy, I know, I for one, I've actually seen you perform besides Afrofest. I've seen you at Africa Descent Ontario events. I've seen you like several. You've actually literally performed across. I would say even Canada, because the other day you're just from Tanzania, of course, like Africa, but I saw you in Edmonton, and like it seemed to be. What's the magic?
It's
yeah, I mean, like, it's not easy.
I know it's not easy. It's I look for opportunities. I don't wait for them to come to me.
That's very good.
I look for opportunities whenever I see that I can represent my flag or my language or my culture. I put myself up there. I'm like, yo, it's me, I'm this, I represent Uganda, I do this. Would you give me a chance to show you what I got? Then, depending on whatever they say, that's when I'm like, okay, let's do it. You know? Yeah.
And you're all over the place. So maybe just let me just ask this question, Rev. You know, for any journey, of course, there are always moments that are exciting, and I've really touched on those. But what would you consider as some of those pinpoints that you've had, or your challenges that you've had in your career as a young artist, as someone who's trying to break through? Yeah.
The challenge I've had, I won't really call it a challenge, is that coming in a new community, no friends, no nothing, you're just by yourself, and you want to start something new. In a different language, and nobody understands whatever you're talking about. That's really a big challenge. But I use that as an advantage, because not everybody's going to sing what I sing, and not everybody's going to do what I do. I use that as an advantage to get even more opportunities, or to get higher on everything I do. Yeah.
That's amazing, because most times that, especially young people, we would tend always to want fold hands and wait for opportunities to be there. And I think that's a very important point that actually can really take away. You know, don't wait for opportunities to look for it. Look for the opportunity, find the opportunity, and make a sense out of that opportunity. In terms of future plans, what sort of projects are you working on?
Right now, on September 6th, I'll be releasing my debut song. It's my first gospel song to be released. I have loads in my catalog, but I decided to use this one. I've collaborated with Seri. He's one of
Seri?
Toronto, he's a Toronto rapper. and one is called Goody. It's in Uganda. It's actually his first song. We're in studio together, and I was rhyming on a beat, and I was creating, and I had him saying, I'm like, oh, what were you saying? He started saying, I'm like, yo, jump on the beat. So we created that together out of love, but it's a gospel, inspirational, and motivational song. It's called Higher. And then next year I'll be releasing an EP. I've been wanting to release an EP, but I've been waiting for the right time. And I think like the right time will be next year, after this upcoming event, Elevate with Rev Bwoy. It's going to be happening on the 7th of September at Uganda Matters Church. Yeah.
You talk about, you have abbreviated it in a way. Maybe for for my audience out there, maybe people may not really understand when you say is it RP?
EP.
EP, yes. Yeah. What do you mean by that? EP?
Extended playlist.
Extended playlist. Yeah. Now you see, I didn't know that. Yeah, but maybe also to just if you could really elaborate. So you're putting together, let's say it's like your maiden sort of concert.
Yeah.
And it's happening on the 7th.
Yeah, my first solo show in Toronto, where I'm not booked, but I've booked myself and say I want all my people that have been following me for the last 5 years to come and show me love, to come and show me that they have seen what I've been doing for the last couple of years. It has not been easy, but people, you've been seeing me, you've been watching me, so I want you to come up for me. Yeah.
now more reason for me actually, and many of you, I think, get the tickets. And how much are the tickets?
They're only $30.
$30.
Yeah.
Come on. So let's go out and support our brother. He's our very own. He's a young person like us, but he's one thing I can really attest to is that for the few years I've actually been in Canada, I've seen an individual that is self-motivated, very inspirational, someone with a bigger vision and bigger heart. And I think if he's actually staging something of that nature, I think it's high time that actually we supported people. And I really want to encourage each one of you who's actually following and watching us to be able to, get, the tickets, and we shall be actually running, the content and the promo sort of materials. Get the information, get in touch with Rev Bwoy, and come and support. Because that's the only way we can actually uplift talent.
Yeah.
Like
by coming and buying tickets,
you're
helping me pay for the venue. Whatever I have to do with the event, you're helping me with that. Just a kind of support, so you say you've really done a great job. I'll give you. I'll buy this ticket. I'll come see you perform. Even if you don't come see me, support me in any way. Share my content, share the flyers.
Maybe about that same concert, what should people expect?
People should expect good music from different kinds of aspects of Africa. I got people from all over Africa coming to support me. When I was organizing this, a few friends contacted me when they saw that I put up a solo show, and they'd be like, we want to come and support you, I got my friends from Ghana, Ivory Coast, Tanzania, Uganda, I got one from Jamaica, I got one from Canada, he's a Canadian. They're all gonna be performing on my show.
And any collaborations?
Yeah, so the one from Jamaica is called Sari, and I have a song with him, and it's gonna be premiering that same day.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's called Higher. It's my first gospel song. Yeah.
Interesting.
And Drake is gonna be coming up.
Oh yeah. And I saw Drake perform. He has actually had a sold-out concert over the weekend.
Yeah.
And you were there supporting.
Yeah, I was there. He's my brother. He's my brethren.
Yeah, that's amazing. And that's I think one of the things that actually finding artists supporting one another, because I think that's the way to go, really.
It's really not easy, but it's a mutual support.
Yeah.
the percentage must be mutual.
Must be mutual.
Yeah.
Okay. So as we wrap up this, you actually for those of you who have just tuned in, I've been here with Rev Bwoy, yeah, also known as Isaac Kalule.
Yeah.
He's an artist. He's a songwriter. And you do a lot. You also do some producing.
Yeah, I do some producing. I'm a dancer too.
He's a dancer.
I do a lot of stuff. Apart from that, I do a lot of other stuff you people shouldn't know.
Interesting. Yeah. So just to say, maybe Isaac or Rev Bwoy, as you actually, I think most people don't even know that you're Isaac.
Yeah, they don't. Don't. You should know me as Rev Bwoy, so it's easy for you to search on your Google Rev Bwoy. When you search for Isaac, you won't get me, I promise.
Yeah, and maybe as we begin to wrap up, so how should people, maybe those that want to give you gigs, you have management in place, and maybe also you could share maybe some of the handles that people should follow your music.
So right now I have a team that I'm working with. And if you want to book me, you have to contact me directly. Then I give you somebody from my team to talk to. But I have a team that I'm working with, and I'm the head of the team. I've not got somebody to be managing me for now. Yeah. But if anything changes, I'll let all the people know. My Instagram page is Rev Bwoy Official. REVBWOY Official. Then my Facebook is Rev Bwoy Music, and my TikTok is Rev Bwoy 256, and another one Rev Bwoy Official. Yeah, and my YouTube is Rev Bwoy, just Rev Bwoy. Yeah.
I must really say that I've really enjoyed speaking to Rev Bwoy, but maybe Rev Bwoy just. And people who really follow us, these are young people, those in Canada, those outside on the continent. What would be your message to those young people out there? And maybe just look into the camera and actually you speak to those. Any word of advice?
I've traveled this journey of life not for so long. But the small piece of travel that I've done, I would say I've learned so many lessons in life. I've learned that doing what you want or what you like, or aiming for your goals, or chasing your dreams is a very, 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 very personal and how will I call this? It's very personal and very lonely journey. If you're chasing for something, I've learned that you have to believe in yourself, because it's a lonely journey. He doesn't know what I'm chasing. Even if I tell him, he won't take it as I'm taking it. But if you know what you're chasing and you make it personal, nobody can stop you, nothing can stop you, because you know what you're chasing. And the other thing, not every time that you fail is a bad failure. Some failures are good for us, some failures are really good for us. I've failed in many things, but I take it as lessons, and I'm like, yeah, let's go. Now I've learned, I'm not gonna do this again. So you should practice that too. It will work for you, I promise.
What a better way to end the show. I don't want to spoil the soup. Let those words from Rev Bwoy actually sink in. And I want to really say that Rev Bwoy is actually an honor to have you on our show, 76 Media Toronto. And we shall actually follow your journey. We shall keep on profiling you, but also to come and attend on the 7th. That's at Uganda Matters Church, where he's actually going to be staging his sort of concert. guys, let's come out and support our very own. Yeah.
Yeah, come out and support me, you know.
Yes. Yeah. So just get the tickets, reach out to Rev Bwoy, and definitely come out to cheer him up. So I've been your host, Kaviri Harry Harrison, and this 76 Media Toronto. And my guest today has been Isaac Kalule, also known as Rev Bwoy.
Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for having me today. I hope to be visiting you or you visiting me every time we have something going on.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
certainly. Thank
It
you
was
so much.
really a great conversation. Thank you. Okay.